Has the railroad given you some RSUs? Watch this video to learn 5 costly mistakes you should avoid. Welcome everyone to another edition of the Highball Advisors Railroad Retirement Whiteboard. My name is John McNamara of Highball Advisors, and today we're going to talk about restricted stock units, RSUs, right? They're granted to employees as extra compensation. Usually railroaders in the managerial positions, right? They'll get sometimes stock options, and another one is RSUs, right? So for those who have gotten those, I thought I'd go through a video on things you want to be aware of, be proactive, avoid these types of mistakes. So I came up with 5 of them. Let's go through them, and then you can just have mental notes for them or write them down, that type of thing. So the first thing you want to do with your RSU is understand how it works, right? What's the vesting schedule on it, okay? Is it pre or post-tax, right? Those type of things. And you can read all that in the stock plan document, right? That they'll give you when you get the RSUs. Go through that, right? All that information is in there. So that's the first one. Second one is the taxes, right? Planning is really all about taxes, okay? So not understanding the tax, right? What's the withholding? Are they taking out enough money, right? So, your railroad might only be withholding like at 20 or 22%. Oh, by the way, you're in a 35% bracket. So come tax time, you're gonna have a bigger nut to pay out to the IRS, so to speak, right? So you wanna model that, right? You wanna plan for those, model those scenarios, that type of thing. And then you can look at certain strategies, say, oh, okay, well, I got some RSUs coming this year. Maybe I'll defer some income this year. Or maybe, hey, I haven't really done all my 401k, right? You may max out that 401k because you're going to have this additional RSU income coming in. All right, so that's 2 there. Number 3 is if you're thinking of leaving the railroad, how does that affect your RSUs, right? So say maybe, hey, I'm getting out of the railroad, I might have another position, but understand your vesting schedule. Maybe you'll wait a couple months before you do that until your RSUs vest, right? So you want to understand that, and then also understand your life events with your RSUs, right? What happens if something happens to you? Where do your RSUs go? Does it go to your family? Does it go to your spouse? What's the estate planning ramifications around your RSUs? Very, very important stuff, right? Because those are all assets to you. You've worked hard for them. And then, have a plan for the shares, right? So, if you're invested in the railroad already, right? It's your career. Now you're getting equity possibly in your railroad. So are you over-concentrated in your railroad, right? It's, how about diversification? So the question I always ask is, if the railroad gave you money through the RSUs, would you use that money to buy the company's stock, right? So that's why you might want to say, well, yeah, it's a great company, but diversification is probably the smarter way to go. So think about that on your overall plan. And then finally, seek financial and tax planning help. Really, really important. It's almost penny wise, pound foolish sometimes when you're starting to accumulate these RSUs as significant income, and you say, hey, my buddy Joe, he's doing this, that should be fine. Every situation's different. So go reach out to somebody who understands the RSUs, and I think it will help you, give you a sense of comfort and go a long way to helping you, achieve what you're trying to work towards. So I hope you found this video helpful. Feel free to reach out to me. Go through my boarding for railroad retirement process. Really great stuff, especially if your railroaders near or at retirement, or help, go through your RSU process. If you need to understand that, reach out to me. Please subscribe to the video. I appreciate that. Click on the notification bell to get the latest. And until next time, everyone, please stay safe, stay on track, and take care. So long, everybody. Bye.